Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is the Empress of Empathy. Definitely like and subscribe if you're digging my vibe. So today we're going to do, or right now we're doing, what's stopping your manifestations. Big energy of what's stopping your manifestations with this miracles card coming out is that you don't believe in miracles. You don't believe that your situation can actually change. I feel an energy where you may see other people energy or other people situation changing, and for whatever reason you feel like that may not be you. Maybe you feel like you have racked up so much bad karma or something. Maybe you feel like you're cursed is the energy that I'm getting here with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But I feel there's an energy where you maybe experience so many delays and setbacks where you don't feel like it's possible for you, is the energy that I'm getting here. And Spirit needs you to be in an energy, in order for manifestations to work, is that you have to believe in the miracle. You have, even if you can't see it, even if it don't make sense to you, right? Like, even if you know like your situation is not equaling up to what you expect to have or what you're trying to manifest, or maybe it never happened in your family, or maybe it never happened to anybody you know specifically. Even if you can't see it, you have to believe it, because any ounce of negativity is going to block your manifestation. Like, you have to believe it like you see the sky every day, right? Like, you have to believe it. Like, you have to believe it. And I feel like for somebody, it may, even if it's not a big doubt, there's like a tiny little dot of doubt in your mind, and it's just pretty much blocking your manifestations from coming into fruition here. I feel like there could also be something that's unseen. Maybe you do or don't know, but there's some type of trickery going on with this Seven of Swords here, where you may not be picking up on it. Or maybe you would start doing something but you lose momentum in it. Maybe there's something trying to block it physically. I don't like to speak about like magic or anything like that, because it could only, I feel like it only manifests if you worry about it, is the energy I'm getting. Maybe you are worried about it. Maybe somebody told you something was on you and you took it, and now since maybe okay, because what a lot of people got to realize is that it only manifests if you believe in it, right? Because you then give it energy. So maybe you heard something, maybe it was true, maybe somebody did put some bad juju on you, I don't know, but it didn't actually start manifesting until you start believing in it. So Spirit is saying that could be stopping your manifestations from coming into fruition. You focusing on what other people may be doing to try to stop you. If you constantly worry about, oh, they're doing this, somebody's stopping me, somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that. Yeah, whatever they're doing, and they may not even be doing it, but if they are doing it, it's definitely going to manifest in your life and actually stop you from doing it. I remember I had a dream. And maybe you're trying to like manifest this dream job, or maybe like people on your job is really like negative, or maybe you always be in the energy of going to work is putting you in the energy of lack. Like maybe your job is like your only income, and after you do whatever you need to do, you feel like depleted because there's really nothing left, and that also keeps you in a lack mentality and a lack energy, because if whatever you're spending, whatever you're getting is equaling what you have to spend on like your necessities, and you don't have much left, it's kind of hard for you to be in an energy where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a billionaire one day, like, because you're so focused on possibly like your bills. That's something completely different. I wasn't gonna say that, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang, what was I gonna say? Well, it's not important. But yeah, like I was saying before, I forgot what I was gonna say. If you focus on whatever somebody else is doing to you, is going to put what, if they're not, is gonna manifest, because you're giving it energy. So try to be in an energy where you're like, tell yourself every day, like, nothing no one can do can stop you, like, and that's what you focus on. If you focus on that long enough, whatever anybody else is trying to do to you won't stop you, because that's the affirmation you are putting in your energy. That's the aura that that's basically what you're telling yourself, right? So that's going to manifest in your aura, which was going to allow you to manifest the things that you're actually trying to manifest. I definitely feel like you could also be holding on to something here that hurt you very deeply here. This could be a deep wound that is healing very slowly. It's time to engage with something new. Spirit is saying it's time for you to think and focus on something that is completely new. I feel like somebody is holding on to maybe some type of heartache or some type of heartbreak. This could be also a loss of somebody. Again, when you're in lower vibrations, you can't, like, it's like you can't manifest. So you have to choose one. Either you're going to focus on that. What's that saying? If you're going to worry, why pray? And if you're going to pray, don't worry. Something like that. But that's what Spirit is trying to tell me. If you're going to pray, don't worry. And if you're going to worry, don't pray. Something like that. But that's what basically Spirit is saying. Like, you're counteracting your manifestations by worrying about it. And also worrying about things where people necessarily like hurt you or did something to you, or maybe you're trying to manifest. I'm getting like somebody trying to manifest a new job, but you're worrying about the past jobs that you had that kind of went south there, or it didn't turn out to be what you expected it to be. So you're counteracting your manifestations here. I also feel like with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse and this Five of Swords in reverse, there could have been something, there could be some type of animosity that you're holding on to. And that's basically what I said in the last part. But there's some type of animosity that you're holding on to. This could be an animosity I just heard with like a boss, or just like with something like maybe like you're trying to manifest this new family, but the people that you were with in a relationship with in the past wasn't good. So it's like you constantly think about, I really wish I could have this, I want this, but I don't want it. Like you it's like you attach what happened in the past to what you're trying to manifest. So again, this would be somebody who's like, God, Spirit, Most High, Jesus, whatever, I really want a new husband, but I don't want a husband like the last husband. Like, completely take out the last husband. Like, remove that. Act like this person is gone if you have to, right? If that helps. I definitely know it helps me. Act like this person is no longer living in order to help you remove the hurt, or I don't know, because that might not be healing, but it definitely heals me. But just get out of the energy where you're thinking about that person. Act like that person don't exist. I definitely feel like you are in Empress energy, male or female, because we have Empress and the Hierophant being the overall energy here. So if you're like the female, you could be like in Empress energy, or you could be the Hierophant here, and if you're like in a masculine energy. So you are very good at this, like in your past life, and just like your energy overall, you're good at I'm hearing master manifester. You are really good at manifesting certain things. Maybe you manifesting, you never even realized you were manifesting in the past. But now that you're into spirituality, or now like it's now a thing, you realize that you've manifested certain things. Try to think about what your energy was like when you did that, which will now help you realize like what you got to do in order to manifest again. Because I feel like whoever you are, you are somebody who manifested before, but you may have not, you may didn't realize like that's what you were basically doing. So Spirit is saying you have the energy to manifest. You just got to get back into it. Like, you got to remove anything that's stopping you, anything that's blocking you, anything that's making you sad. You got to be in a happy energy. You got to raise your vibration, because you don't want to manifest with lower level energies, right? Because then that doesn't, that it don't turn out well. That's usually the things that when you manifest like say if you manifested a car with a lower level energy, that's when you get into the car accident. So that's when you get repo, or that's when certain things happen to whatever it is that you manifest. So definitely make sure you're vibing high and you're able to get on. Somebody could be a stripper. That's so random, but that for whatever reason, this song just stopped me from talking. So you could be in the energy where you're, thank you, that's why. You could be in the energy where you're chasing money. Not saying strippers chase money, but I mean, you could be chasing money, and that's what's stopping you from manifesting what you really want. So you're not allowing it to come to you naturally. It's like you got to go get it, which is hard for go-getters. Trust me, I know. But like, you have to sometimes relax and allow it to come to you. So that has been my reading. That's what's stopping you from manifesting what you're desiring. Definitely get an energy of believing miracles can exist, can happen for you, and your manifestations is going to come in. If you're digging the vibe, make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.